SMC tutorials are back. It's been a while. Today we are learning how to pedal feeble a fixed gear bike. Now this applies to all kinds of fixed gear bikes. It could be a track bike, it could be this kind of hybrid bike, or it could be full-blown FGFS bike. Even if you have pegs on your bike, you'll still be able to pedal feeble. Another thing that's nice about pedal feebles is you can actually do this on lower ledges versus doing feebles with pegs. When the pedal sits down all the way in that 12-6 position, it actually sits lower than a dropout would sit. So you can actually hit more ledges with a pedal feeble versus a pegs feeble. And even if you have pegs, your pedal will sit below those pegs. So you can actually have the option of doing pedal feeble or peg feeble with a bike with pegs. Also, in my opinion, pedal feebles feel way more safe than pegs feebles. You just feel so stable on there. So I really encourage you to put the work in to learn this because it's worth it. Let's talk about setup and how to succeed with this trick. You're gonna wanna find a ledge. The height doesn't matter too much. Make sure it's just a little tall enough so you can get your pedal down. But what's a little more important is the width. You want a wide ledge. Skinny ledge makes it really hard to learn pedal feebles on. So find a nice waxed wide ledge. As far as your bike setup goes, pretty much anything goes. You can have any kind of bike setup, but the one thing that you wanna make sure is that you have BMX platform pedals. If you're doing it on traditional style pedals that take toe cages, you're not gonna slide very well. It's gonna feel pretty bad. Also, obviously, you're not gonna be able to do it on clipless pedals. Let's talk about actual technique on how to do a pedal feeble. What we're gonna be covering is called a front foot pedal feeble. There is a back foot pedal feeble. That's a slightly different mechanic. We're not gonna talk about that really. For front foot pedal feebles, you're gonna wanna approach the ledge on the side of your front foot. Okay, I know that may seem obvious, but maybe it wasn't. For me, I am a left foot forward rider, so I'm gonna approach the ledge on the left side of me. You're going to bunny hop. That's it. When you're first starting out, you're gonna wanna approach the ledge at a pretty low to medium speed. This trick doesn't really matter if you go slow because you'll be able to balance no matter what. So learning it slow is best, and then you can speed it up as you get more comfortable with it. While approaching the ledge at low to medium speed, you're gonna bunny hop and place the front wheel on top of the ledge. The deeper the wheel goes, the more stable you'll be. Now, obviously there's a limit to that or else you won't slide, but you want the wheel pretty deep. That's the nice thing about a pedal feeble versus a pegs feeble is that on a pegs feeble, your front wheel can't go that deep, but on a pedal feeble, you got so much ledge to play with. While bunny hopping and getting that front wheel onto the ledge, you're going to pedal down on your front foot. Now, when you pedal down on the front foot, the pedal is gonna make contact with the ledge, and that's gonna be what lets you slide. While you're first learning, you're probably gonna be leaning pretty far away from the ledge because you're scared or non-committal, and that's actually the worst way to do this trick. You won't slide at all, and you'll fall right off. The best way to do this is to put almost all your body weight in the center of your bike and putting all your weight onto your pedal. As far as your lean side to side goes, you wanna lean in. So really on top of that pedal. When I say on top of that pedal, I mean it. If you keep your body in between the seat and the bars area too, you'll be in a good spot. If you're back here, you won't slide as well. You can be pretty high up and that's pretty comfortable. This one's a little more personal preference, whichever feels better for you. Front to back body position doesn't really matter, but make sure you're really leaning into the pedal and into the ledge. I thought about this after doing a few. I never addressed the question of where are your cranks lined up while you're actually sliding. I've found that if your pedals are 2, 12, and 6, sometimes, especially if you're riding like track cranks, you'll actually get stuck because the crank will land before the pedals and you'll just kind of hit really hard and won't go anywhere. And then if your foot is too far, you actually slide into like a crank arm grind, which isn't what I'm teaching you. It's kind of a different feel. But when I pedal through, my feet end up actually going a little bit past 12 and 6. So I'm left foot forward here. And while I'm sliding, my feet end up at about like 1 and 11. No, not 1 and 11. Let me think about a clock. 11 and 7. Slightly past 12 and 6. And that's how you're able to slide the best. It's also why it's kind of hard to do tricks out of front foot pedal feebles is because your feet end up basically switch foot. This was a quick one, but that's pretty much the only steps you need to learn. Approach the ledge pretty slow, bunny hop, place the front wheel onto the ledge, pedal down on your lead foot, and then lean onto the pedal and onto the ledge. It's a fairly easy trick. No, It's a very easy trick to learn. It just takes a little bit of commitment and obviously practice, just like any other trick, but commitment is the key. You'll be scared to lean into it just because it feels a little scary to get into that position, but I promise you, you will do it better, and lack of commitment is actually what's gonna probably get you hurt more than full commit. So go out, find a ledge, practice this trick, tag us if you learn it, tell me, hey, that tutorial really helped me learn this pedal feeble. Thank you, J-Ball. Thank you, JB. I appreciate you. Go ahead and post that and tag me. More tutorials coming soon, maybe? I don't know. It's been a year. Maybe it'll be another year. Maybe it'll be another month. I don't know. What do you guys want to learn? I have a plethora of fixed gear knowledge, so let me know. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. See you soon.